G'day everybody and welcome back. Well, I've got all the parts. I've got all the windscreen fairing, the brace, the two lower fairings, the mirror, so I can return this bike to something that's a little bit more easy on the eye for me anyway. The only job that will be outstanding is the panniers. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll probably just get painted. However, this isn't going to be a very exciting video. It's just going to be unbolt junk, bolt junk back on, and away we go. But let's get on with it. Obviously, I haven't got the new digs ready yet. I got my new shed. I've picked it up. It's actually here at work, stored. The slab's supposed to go down next week, and then once I get that happening, I can move everything out of the existing shed into that shed from a storage perspective, and then I can start working on the other shed. On the existing shed. I want to render the wall in there and finish lining it and tidy it up and what have you not. Knock out a dividing wall. Once I've done all that, I can move into it. Alright, so remove all the screws for the windscreen and for the plastic cowling, and we're left with this. So I just want to unbolt the mirrors now, snip all these cable ties off and remove that bracket. Look at that goodness. Okay, the mirror support bracket is now gone, and you can clearly see the extent of the damage to my lovely fairing. Yeah, you know, it's probably fixable, but by the time you repair it, and the chances are you're going to have to repaint it, by the time you do all that, cost-wise, you've still got a damaged fairing essentially, and it's not that much more to just go and get a new one. Alright, so now I'll just disconnect the indicators and start pulling that front fairing off. Ah man, I brought the wrong Allen key. Yeah, I brought my T-wrenches from home, but I didn't bring the bloody 3mm one. Like a dickhead. And the two up under the front, which they didn't drill holes for, again, on the new panel I noticed. Wonder why that is. Okay. Oh, just a heads up, my microphone battery is not long for this world, so at some stage the sound's going to get a bit shit. Oh no, they have got the holes in this one. Remember when I bought this panel it didn't have those holes in it, so that's good. So now I just have to transfer the turn signals and all of the well nuts from this panel into that panel. It's got little orange flakes floating around in it. Took care of that. You may have noticed that I got new glasses and they're multifocal. I'm learning to live with them. The field of vision isn't very wide, so I'll keep moving my head to find the sweet spot. I guess that prompts a question on how the eyeballs are going. And the answer is that they're still going. So I have another appointment this week actually for another round of injections. The right eye is a long way improved, to the point where they decided not to do an injection into that eye on the last visit. He's doing it as an experiment, so they'll test it this week and determine whether or not it's that was a wise decision, because he said some people can go months without requiring an injection, and others, if you don't do it, they fall off a cliff. So it sounds to me like this is going to be an ongoing thing, not just a short-term thing. However, my vision is a lot more improved. All right, so we've got our turn signal lenses in. Now I'll just pop these well nuts out and swap all them over, and then we'll shove it back on the bike. Might pop in the new mirror support bracket first, I think. I think I might have mentioned it. Piss off, Pat. People here. So we're starting vintage. Grapes are arriving tomorrow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think I might have mentioned that I looked at buying a second-hand one of these brackets, but I was a bit worried that it could be bent, being second-hand. And like, I think this was like $140 from Ducati, and that's exactly the price they were asking for online for second-hand ones. So why would you? What the hell's going on here? I think they've a bit of trouble getting the bolts started in this thread. The bolt in the bottom is M5, the two bolts up the top are M6, I had the wrong ones. That'll do it. I didn't even notice that when I pulled it out. There we go. Stupid is what stupid does. Click. Alright, just changed the batteries in both of these cameras. I noticed that the lens on that one was minging, so I've just cleaned it, so I apologise if it wasn't very good. So, where are we at? We have now bolted up the mirror bracket, and I've cable tied my heated grip controller and everything up so it's not flapping about like a dying duck under there. So now I'm going to pop the fairing back on. Like a glove. All right. Okay, so that's all the screws into the well nuts for the fairings. Mirrors. The new mirrors don't come with a gasket. You've got to fit the old one. And they do come with all these silly stickers on there. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. All the compliance crap. So that can be a pain in the ass to get off of there. Mint. New mirrors. New fairing. New mirrors. Yeah, you see what I mean by all that gubbins, and that's really difficult to get off of there. We've got some stuff here at work that we use for getting labels off bottles, so I might try that. But anyway, that's on. And I didn't have to pull and force anything, which is excellent. So obviously, brand new mirror support bracket. That's never been the case. When I changed that first panel, I had to muck around a bit trying to get that mirror to line up. So I'd suggest that mirror bracket was always a little bit bent, and then of course I bent it pretty badly. All right, let's put the dash and everything back in now. Oh, indicators. These guys just go in there. I'm going to need 2 hands. Piss off, Pat, with your noisy forklift. Don't you know who I think I am? Right, dash. Now this dash, I managed to lose one of the little speed clips, and the other one here is an aftermarket one. So I bought three new ones. So I'm just going to pop them on now. That's the part number. Sorry fellas, I wasn't filming. I've already put one on. Yes, nice and tight. Right. Plug the dash in. This is where you knock those little clips off if you're not careful. Once I know I've started them in those 2 speed clips, I know I'm right. Microphone battery's starting to flash. Right on the receiver. Right, everything's going flat. So battery in the GoPro went flat, and also in the microphone. So we're down to this. All I did was bolt it all back in. Pretty boring for you to watch, but yeah, looking pretty smart. Everything's looks like new again, which it should. And I've removed the stickers from the mirror. So all that's left to do now is the lower fairings, so let's get on with them. Piss off, Pat. God, he's annoying. He doesn't need to be here. He's just here because he doesn't want to be at home. Come on, I'll show you why I'm doing this. It's broken. This side panel doesn't have any real damage other than this section here that's broken out and rough as guts underneath. But disappointingly, the heat shield doesn't come with it. So how do you deal with that? And if I don't deal with it, will it cook it? Decisions. While we're up here, some of the eagle-eyed among you may have noticed I got a new ram mount. I machined a extension for the clip-on, just slides inside and does up like a Dynabolt, and bolted a ram mount on there just to mount the GoPro off. I'm always looking for a better option for GoPro mounting on the bike, but I think I like that. I'm going to make another one for this side. It's only 40mm long. I'm going to make another one for this side, and I might mount the GoPro over here and then use this side to mount a quad lock for my phone, so I can sort of have that up in here. Anyway, that's a distraction. Back to this. I don't know if I'm comfortable putting this new panel on without that. I might have to ask some questions, find out. It looks like it's just been like moulded on there. Alright, I'm going to fit it. I think there's a big enough air gap that it's not going to be an issue. And I've actually at home got some of that heat reflective, that heat reflective stuff. I bought it to replace the stuff that's underneath the panniers, so I might put a bit of that on the inside. But I'm gonna bolt them on, because honestly I believe that there's enough of a gap, and that doesn't actually look like. Doesn't actually look like heat-proof stuff. It's more like a sound deadening. Anyway, I've rung Wayne Patterson and left a message for him to ring me back, and I'll just ask him to be sure. But in the meantime, I'm going to bolt them on. That'll be Pato. Oh, g'day, Todd. Yeah, good, mate. Just got a question for you. The replacement lower fairings on the ST3, the factory ones have an insulation inside them. It looks like it's been pressed in there. It's like a foam, and I don't know whether it's a heat shield or whether it's sound deadening. Yeah, anyway. Is what it is. Alright, mate. Thanks, Pato. See you, bye. Not Wayne, but Todd. So, his son. My mate. Todd thinks that it's a sound deadening thing, and he thinks it's an ADR thing. I'm pretty comfortable running it without it. So let's get back together. Let's get it back together. well nut. Always have spare well nuts. They are a pain in the orris. Just buy a packet of them off eBay. That looks good. Excellent. One to go. Alright, I might think I'm a bit crazy changing this one. It's not that bad. I probably could have saved myself a bit of money. However, we'll put 2 new lower fairings on it. I'm not going to throw them out. I'll keep these. I don't want to have to go through this crap again. And oh, that one's got a bit hot, hasn't it? Ooh. Yeah, I think I will put that heat reflective insulation in there. I have kept the original packaging and the original, you know, bubble wrap sleeves, etc., that it all came with. So I'll just pack it all away and put it in storage. And if I ever need it, I've got it. Another broken well nut. Ooh. 57 years old, lying on the concrete. What is wrong with me? Because you love it. Because you love it. Because there's supposed to be a hose, coolant drain, I think it is. It clips into a little notch in this lower fairing on the left hand side. It's obviously floating around up under there somewhere. I want to try and find it one day, but not today. Like a glove. Oh, as it should. Good stuff. Oh. No, that's Wayne Patterson. Just excuse me. Oh, that was Wayne Patterson. I just got off the phone to him, and you know, he's basically said the same thing. Thinks it's a sound deadening ADR compliance thing. Don't quite understand why it was missing from the other side. He said they're definitely not a heat shield, and then we can tell because that other one over there that's gotten very hot has cooked. So I think we're done now. So I'll give you a quick look, and I apologise for the sound quality that's now gone to shit, and I apologise for the lighting. I'm going to try and fix it in post-production, but I came in and flicked the light, and one bloody fluoro that I need working isn't. All the others are. I played around with it for 5 minutes, but I don't have time to bloody dick around with it now. It looks like the unit inside the fluoro has failed. I don't have a spare one here, so I'm sitting here in the dark. But I can usually fix it up in post-production. Anyway, let's have a quick look. So where we at, we got our nice new shiny bottom fairings, lower fairing panels. They look mint, because these side panels here are still excellent, thank God. Left mirror, new windscreen cowl, looking pretty schmicko. The old girl, she'll scrub up okay. So the only thing I've got left to do is the panniers. I've always wanted to either buy new panels for these or have them painted. I have purchased the decals for them some time ago. So I've got them at home. Yeah, I might just get that repainted, and I'll get the black bits repainted as well, because this one here obviously copped it when it fell over, and yeah, I'll get them painted, and it'll be mint, absolutely mint. All right, got a rot ride tomorrow, so I'll be able to take it out there, and the boys won't have much to pick on me about. Lars will find something though, he always does. But yeah, no, happy. Thank you, Patterson's Motorcycle Centre, for all your support and for the fantastic prices that you give me on these parts. And you're no nonsense. Like, seriously, Ducati Bunbury are brilliant. What do you want? Not a problem. They tell you straight away when it's available and roughly the lead time. And yeah, they got things. It took almost as long to get from West Australia to Tasmania as it did from Italy to West Australia. So, you know, like they're just, you know, Todd, Wayne, Tam, the whole team. They're fantastic, and I don't mind. I'm hashtag not sponsored, but they do give me red hot prices, and I'm sure that if you know you're looking for anything for your Ducatis, they're definitely great guys to deal with. And if you want to make Ducatis go fast, they're also good guys to deal with. Wayne's is into drag racing. I guess it might be a West Australia thing. Everything's a straight line out there. But yeah, he's pretty good at making bikes go fast. And I'm just really proud to, you know, to call them friends and to be able to shout out their business, because I think they're you know, wonderful. You want to get your bike, if you're in Western Australia, you want to get your bike serviced, go and see them. Anyway, enough of that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and please do, because it really does help. And I will catch you next time on Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions. Bye for now.